Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this late Thursday evening, almost 10 o'clock, and looking at a course of Providence, and you can clearly see the low clouds, the fog, and some showers and some drizzle. Still waiting on the arrival of both very heavy rain and some strong wind gusts, and that'll be overnight, pre-dawn Friday into early Friday morning. It's the reason why we're in a weather alert. So here's the breakdown. As far as rain goes, the heaviest of the rain and the strongest wind is overnight into Friday morning, especially early Friday morning. Rainfall is going to range anywhere from inch to an inch and a half of rain, so heavy at times. The wind strongest overnight through Friday morning, southerly gusts up to 50 miles per hour. That would be more so towards the South Shore. And the potential for minor coastal flooding at the high tide cycle at 11 o'clock Thursday night and then 11 a.m. Friday morning. Fortunately, any coastal flooding anticipated to be minor. So overnight through Friday morning, it's windy everywhere, but the strongest wind would be along the South Shore. But this area in light brown, it's a wind advisory. Southeast gusts may gust up to 50 miles per hour. Further north and west, windy, but not as strong as the area shaded in orange. That's from 2 in the morning on Friday until 2 Friday afternoon. In the meantime, coastal flood advisory. Fortunately, any coastal flooding anticipated to be minor. The first high tide cycle is Thursday night, 11 p.m. Second one Friday morning at 11 a.m. It's not just the South Shore, but up Narragansett Bay and Buzzards Bay, minor coastal flooding during that high tide cycle. We do have river flood watches. As of now, they're not warnings, but rather watches, and this is for the Patuxent and the Wood River. By later Friday night into Saturday, there may be some minor flooding. At this point, with the forecast of inch and a half of rain, it would bring both of these rivers to minor flood level. So if there's any good news, it's not anticipated to be major. All right, here's the situation. We've got essentially scattered showers and drizzle right now, but there is heavier rain off to our south, and you can see that out towards the Ohio Valley and off the East Coast. And this is all headed our way during the overnight and into early on Friday morning. In fact, when we take a look at the forecast, this is pre-dawn Friday, 3 a.m. Most of us are asleep by then. Well, you may be awoken by the rumble of thunder, so this red indicates some downpours, maybe some rumbles of thunder, heavy rain and wind. Look at the temperature, even that late at night, pre-dawn, it's around 55 to 60. Take you into, all right, here we are, 6 in the morning, occasional downpour, strong wind. Move ahead now to 9, 10 in the morning, still getting some passing downpours. Windy, very mild, upper 50s to lower 60s. Now, during the afternoon, there's still a chance for some scattered showers, but they'll be lighter and more scattered. And then looking at by very late in the day towards evening, just before sunset. Now, the sun sets at almost 7:30. Around the 6 o'clock hour, there could be some partial clearing. But by then, the day is over. But if you're heading out Friday evening, Friday night, it's mainly quiet. It's certainly not as wet Friday night. All right, let's move ahead to your Friday morning. I would allow for some extra travel time, maybe some localized street flooding, poor visibility, heavy rain, strong wind, isolated rumble of thunder, temperatures very mild. And during the afternoon, some precipitation, but two things. It's more scattered and it's lighter. And while the wind will be gusty, it won't be as strong as the morning hours. Looking at temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60. If we catch a little partial sun, it may not be until the 6 or 7 o'clock hour. Bay forecast, no surprise here. Gale warning, south 20-25 knots, gust to 40 knots, choppy waves, poor visibility, especially during Friday morning with heavy rain and some areas of fog.